Everybody is looking for the best travel tips, and today you're in luck. Yo, what's up everybody? It's Trailvia, and listen, I love traveling. It's in my blood, it's in my DNA. But anyone who's ever stepped foot on a plane, you know the struggle is real. We're talking delays, lost baggage, that weird smell when you first walk on the plane. You know what I'm talking about. It's a jungle out there, people. That's why today I'm hitting you with the ultimate survival guide. 8 carry-on essentials that'll have you flying high, no matter what turbulence life throws your way. If you're off on a big trip, chances are you'll have a suitcase that you'll want to check. But even so, it's important to give some thought to what's going on the plane with you, especially if you're flying long haul. After all, you don't want to be stuck on a delayed flight or arrive at your destination lacking important items to make you comfortable. Here are 8 things you should always pack in your carry-on. All right, first up, let's talk about the holy trinity of travel. The things you cannot leave home without. We're talking about your passport, your boarding pass, and of course, that sweet, sweet cash money. Look, I've been stranded in a foreign country with a dead phone and no way to access my bank account. Trust me, having a little emergency cash can be a lifesaver. Now, along with those essentials, you're also going to want to make sure you've got that travel insurance locked and loaded. Print out a copy of your policy, jot down the emergency contact number, and keep it all together in a safe spot in your carry-on. All right, next up, we've got to talk about staying healthy on the go. I'm talking about a mini pharmacy in your carry-on. Pack those essential meds, you know, the ones you absolutely need, along with a little first aid kit for any unexpected bumps and bruises. And don't forget those antibacterial wipes, because airplane tray tables, let's just say they've seen some things. And because nobody wants to be that person on the plane, pack a little hygiene kit. Toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant, a little moisturizer. You know the drill, you'll thank me later. Listen, I get it. Sleeping on planes is about as easy as finding a decent cup of coffee in a gas station. But sometimes you've got a long-haul flight and you've got to catch some Z's. That's where these bad boys come in. A good travel pillow and a sleep mask can make all the difference. The pillow will save you from that dreaded neck crick. And the eye mask? That's your shield against the bright lights, the crying babies, the guy next to you trying to show you pictures of his cat on his phone. Trust me, these two are game changers. Chapter 4. Silence is golden, especially on planes. Now, if you're anything like me, you need your audio fix. But let's be real, those free airplane headphones, they're about as good as listening to your music through a tin can. That's why you need to invest in a good pair of noise-cancelling headphones. These babies are like a personal sound booth, blocking out all the crying, the chatter, the engine noise. It's just you and your tunes living your best life at 30,000 feet. Chapter 5. Juice up your life and your devices. All right, let's talk about staying connected in the digital age. Nothing kills a travel buzz like a dead phone battery. That's why you need to pack not 1 but 2 lifelines. First up, a good quality portable charger. This bad boy will keep your phone alive and kicking, even if you're stuck on the tarmac for hours. And don't forget your charging cables. I always pack an extra one just in case. Because in the immortal words of the internet, may your battery life be long and your Wi-Fi strong. All right, listen up, because this is important. Staying hydrated while you fly is crucial. You know those tiny cups of water they give you on the plane? They're cute, but they're not going to cut it, especially on a long flight. That's why you need to bring your own reusable water bottle. Fill it up at the airport after you go through security and you're good to go. Plus, it's better for the environment, and who doesn't love saving the planet one sip at a time? Okay, let's be real. Airplane food is, well, it's airplane food. And sometimes you just need a little something to tide you over between meals. That's why I always pack a few of my favorite snacks in my carry-on. Think nuts, granola bars, dried fruit, anything that's not going to make a mess or smell up the whole plane. And a little pro tip, if you're traveling with kids, pack extra snacks. Trust me, a hungry toddler on a plane is a recipe for disaster. All right, last but not least, we've got to talk about the unexpected. We've all been there. You land at your destination, you're excited to start your adventure, and then bam, your luggage is nowhere to be found. That's why you always, I repeat, always pack a change of clothes in your carry-on. At the very least, throw in a fresh t-shirt, underwear, and maybe even an extra pair of socks. Trust me, you don't want to be stuck in the same clothes you've been wearing for the past 12 hours. So, there you have it. These 8 items will ensure you're prepared for anything your journey throws at you. From surviving delays to staying fresh and entertained, your carry-on is your best friend on any flight. Now, go forth and explore the world, my friends, and remember, adventure awaits. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Trailvia channel for more travel tips and adventures.